Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you another restaurant in Hat Yai. Right to the point, GOauan. That means fat brother. So I'm not going to go into how they got the name or what happened, but this actually started a long time ago as a food cart. It's another business in Hat Yai that started small as a small food cart on the soil. And I've actually got none around here to point at all. Usually I'm going to say there's a food cart. It started like that. Anyway, it started as a two-wheel thing that you push along the road, stop, serve people food, push along to another spot. And it grew, and then it grew. And they've actually got about 5 branches now, but they haven't lost their roots. They haven't lost what they're famous for. They haven't lost the fusion that they have. And Hat Yai, it's a fusion of Malaysia, Singapore, China, and Thailand. That's what I love. That's why I keep bringing you places that are unique. They do their own food, and it came through traditions. Generations before, started off on food carts. They started making food. They got famous for it, and then they grew up. And this one has grown up into a full hit restaurant. And I'm here about 5 o'clock, and you can see it is busy. And you can see from the digital screens there, it's got modern touches to it, but they haven't lost what it was famous for. So I want to bring you this place. Now you can see they've got a lot of food here, a lot of foods you'd expect, but really it's the Salapao that made this place's reputation. So that's what I'm going to get you tonight and show you. I don't want to go too much into the detail. I just want to show you, give you a hit of what this place is like, and you can check it out. And the fun coming to places like this when you're not being, it's just checking out the menu, finding things, trying them, seeing if you like them. And before we go on, I'll also say, I'll put all the information down in the description. So I'll put the GPS location, I'll put the Facebook, and they've got about 5 branches now. They've grown up. So you hit their Facebook, you can get all their branches, all the GPS. I'll put the GPS for this, and also I'll take pictures of the menu, everything like that, put a link to a gallery on Facebook of all them. So we're going to go in and eat. And usually, you know my style. This is probably one of the most newest, modernest, swishest places I go to, because I want to bring you street level. I want to bring you the real, authentic vibe. But this place, although it looks so new and so clean, and we've got all this digital screen style, it's still kept its tradition, it's still kept its taste, its flavors, and it's bang on. So let's go in and get started. So we'll have a look at the menu, and it basically comes in 3 parts. Now, Richard just mentions it looks like it's been flooded like everything else in Hat Yai. So we start off with the drinks. We've got quite a lot of drinks. We've got Thai tea, got coffee, got Slurpees, sodas, but the place is famous for Thai tea, so I'm going to hit that up. And then the Salapao, the steamed buns. We've got an absolute ton of these here, and the good thing with this menu is there's lots of pictures and everything is in English and Thai, so it's really easy to order. You write your numbers down on a piece of paper. Couldn't be more simple. So I'm going to pick 4 of these to show you, steamed and fried, and they're really famous for these fried buns, so we'll go large on that. And then the final is just all the usual foods you'd expect, and snacks here as well, mama and jork. So I'm going to leave that well alone and just go straight back and order buns. So we got all the numbers, I filled it out, and away we go. So while my food is being prepared, let's have a look around the shop. And you see they've got big screens here with the menu on. We've got the drinks coming up here. We've got food there. Here we've got the fried buns, and this is what it's really famous for. We saw that in the menu, but it's kind of nice to see them all flash up. Steamed buns here, all the different styles. Fried buns there. It's flashing around quite quick, so we'll leave this alone. My eyes are going to be getting tired. And here you can see we've got the steamed buns sitting here. They're fresh out of the cooker. They're cooking them there, they're dropping them into the racks, and they're getting served really quick. And you can see this place is busy. It's absolutely happening. So kind of stay out of the way a little bit. And you can see here, the cookers at the back, the heated sections there, and where they're all wrapping them up and going crazy there, making them. Here we've got trays ready to go. This is an absolute buzzing hive of activity. You can see it all going on there. You can see them being lifted out of those big steamers behind there and the air cooler above it. And you see they're preparing them on here as well. In fact, we can look and see the fresh ones being lifted out of the box and going into the steamer. And the good thing, if you walk into a shop and it's busy, it's buzzing, there's activity going on absolutely everywhere, you know it's good, because the places with a good reputation are busy. This is my food coming up, so I'm going to follow this along because this looks like what I ordered. So here I am I've got Thai tea, speciality of the house, and I've got 4 Salapao, 4 buns. I've got 2 steamed here, 2 fried, and I've also got tea for afterwards. Wash the taste down. And look at the size of that. That is absolutely huge. I'm not going to get through 4 of these. I just got them for the video. But we look at the fried buns as well. They look super delicious. And this is what the place is really famous for. So let's get started. There's a ton of calories in there, and I'm not sure I can work my way through them, but I'll give it a go. So we should also mention right on the end here, they have a kiosk doing skewers grilled food, and you can see it all sitting there. We've got a fan buzzing away making a lot of noise, but you can see all the usual ones: fish balls, tofu, sausage. I also need to mention the opening times, because this is not a morning place. It opens at 2:30 and it finishes at 11:30. And kind of what I've shown you with videos, some places are morning places, they go to the afternoon and then shut. Some places open in the afternoon and go into the evening and into the night. This is one of the latter. So don't come here any earlier than 2:30. And you can also see they've got Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and Line. So let's look inside. And I really like these big doors, these kind of grill style doors. Although this place is modern and clean and spruced up, it's got that traditional shop front feel with these shutter style doors. And then you go in and it is airy and it's big and it's open. No aircon here, where they've got fans going in. You see people sitting all around. It has a big, airy, open feel to it. It's really, really nice. And actually what I've seen over here is how it started, the food cart. What I was looking for before, I've now found this art object showing it. And you can actually see the founder, the fat brother, although he doesn't look very fat there, he's pouring Thai tea, the speciality of the house, at least in terms of drinks. Very beautifully done, and this kind of like grill style goes through to here, and it gives it a real upmarket feel. I feel like I'm almost in a Roman atrium or something like that. And when we're talking of atriums, we can see down the end here, we've got this open section up to the sky, and that gives it a really nice feel. Then upstairs, they've got an aircon room, and they've got more rooms upstairs, so they can get an awful lot of people in here, and that's because it's super popular. You get a lot of people coming in here. You can see the kitchens here, and you can see they are working super hard. I'm going to zoom down here, and you can see the buns here, fresh made, ready to go into the fryer. And in fact, there's a guy just tipping them out. I missed that up by about 1 second, but you can see they're working hard. They've got the fryers here, and behind there, what I showed you is where they steam them up. So it's all going on here. I'm going to zoom actually in, and you can see there's 2 fried buns sitting there, and that looks like it's a takeaway order. It's like everywhere in Thailand now, you also get takeaway. In fact, if I zoom in here a little bit, you can see the fryer there, but we cannot get an awful lot of a view from there. Man, it's really, really busy here. So I'm going to get out of their way a little bit. And here we can see the buns coming out of that rack that's keeping them warm, and he's dropping them onto the tray, and I'll zoom in on that again. I kind of love that because you just see the whole vibe and everything being made, and you get a feel for what is going on. It's made here, it comes out to your table, and I really like also being able to sit out on the street on a day like this. The weather's cooled down. It's been super hot today, but now it has cooled down a little bit. And while I'm here, I'm just going to mention this shop over here with a lot of people standing around. This is actually a wholesale shop, and they basically, you come and you buy the buns in bulk, and then you take them and sell them yourself on the street or at the traffic lights or anything like that. So they've got a whole ecosystem going on here. We've got the building here, we've got all the kitchens there, and then over here we've got the wholesale side. Just going to actually take you right over and have a look, and you can see it is busy. All the people are queuing up here to pick up their buns. Let me just zoom in and show you that in there. That is busy. They are making an awful lot of buns here, and it's just pure street life here. Here we've got a small food court. Everything is jammed together. We've got a dessert cellar here. It's all jammed together, all the motorbikes in front. I just kind of love the atmosphere. This has gone up market, but it's still jammed into the street. It's still got all that vibe going on. So it's just coming up to 6 o'clock and I am done. And you can see it is absolutely busy. 6 o'clock on a Monday, this place is pumping. And that is also the big sign, what I said before. If it's busy, it's good. Thais love food, they expect good food, and they will travel and go to places that do good, tasty food. So if you see a place is busy, go in there. If you see a place is empty, just carry on walking straight past. This place is busy. That is a good sign. So I'm done. I want to bring you this because it is really cool. It's a really great taste. I've never brought you these fried and steamed buns ever before, and they are really famous here. So I've ticked off a lot of boxes here. Anyway, if you like my video, please hit the like button for me. If you come here and you've got any opinion, anything to add, shoot me down in the comments. I always want to learn more and I always want to know what other people think because I'm hitting my taste up. I want to know what other people think as well. And for a lot more content like this, a ton more content on Hat Yai, please hit me a sub. I've got a whole playlist of Hat Yai and Songkhla. I've got playlists of restaurants, things to do. So check down into my YouTube channel for a load more. But now I'm done. I need to go and rest this off. I'll see you next time.